Hi, for this week's challenge, I recorded my eating and drinking habits over the course of 3 days: Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Starting on Saturday, I skipped breakfast and lunch altogether, instead opting for a double espresso in the morning to carry me throughout my day. From then until dinner, I'd usually drink water or iced tea whenever I got thirsty. In fact, usually I'll skip breakfast and lunch most days. I take ADHD medication in the morning that often suppresses my appetite, and I'm also a pretty big caffeine person in the morning, which doesn't help either. If I'm really hungry after a run in the morning, or if I'm up longer than usual, I might grab a protein shake or some fruit, but I'm not really a big eater during the first half of the day. In fact, I skipped breakfast and lunch on all 3 days of this challenge, only having a few shots of espresso throughout the day to hold me over as needed. For dinner on Saturday night, I went out to eat at Gate 12 with a few friends of mine. I had a grilled salmon with corn and broccoli. On Sunday for dinner, I cooked at home for one of my roommates and myself. I made a roasted salmon with zucchini and a wine butter sauce to go with it. I made an extra serving that I used and saved to reheat on Monday night, which gave me 2 nights worth of food and only one night of cooking and cleaning dishes. By and large, I typically eat grilled fish or meat for two reasons mainly, one being my dietary restrictions and then the other being my upbringing. Since I can't eat gluten, a lot more of the processed foods and dishes are off the table. Pastas, some soups, and even many carb-heavy dishes involve some type of bread, flour, or other gluten-containing ingredient. Instead of paring down the other foods and taking away the parts that make them what they are, just to remove an ingredient with gluten, I prefer to eat much more simple dishes that don't have any gluten in them in the first place. This guides much of my eating, and even when I do eat out or grab fast food, I still choose places based off of their offerings. For instance, if I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A, I usually get grilled nuggets and fruit, since the regular nuggets are breaded with flour, and then the fries are usually dusted in flour. By far, my gluten allergy plays the biggest part in shaping my diet. The other big aspect shaping my diet is my upbringing. Growing up, my dad traveled a lot for work and was gone nearly every week. My mom was working hard to raise my brother and I, but she also had to take care of her parents as well. My grandfather had Alzheimer's, and my grandmother has COPD and is on oxygen, so the two of them took up a lot of her time. Because of our family's busy nature, most of the meals were spent out at a restaurant, ordering takeout, or eating a simple box dinner at home. In high school, I developed a curiosity for cooking and enjoyed being able to feel like I provided for my family in some way. Likewise, I ended up becoming the cook of the family, cooking most of our dinners at home. This habit's carried with me to college, leading me to cook more meals from scratch rather than buying pre-made or frozen meals at the grocery store. Overall, over the course of this challenge, I've just confirmed that most of my diet is influenced by both my dietary restrictions and my upbringing. And likewise, I eat a lot of the same food over and over, even if it varies a lot. Thank you.